The catfish. I had been talking to a guy online for a few weeks, and we hit it off immediately. He was charming, funny, and had a lot in common with me. We decided to meet up for coffee, and I was excited to finally see him in person. When I arrived at the coffee shop, I scanned the room for him. When I spotted him, I felt my heart sink. He looked nothing like his pictures. He was much older and heavier, and had clearly used old photos to deceive me. I was already feeling uncomfortable when he started talking about his ex-wife and how she had cheated on him. Then he mentioned that he had a surprise for me and pulled out a ring. I was completely caught off guard and didn't know what to do. I quickly made an excuse and left, blocking him on all social media. Looking back, I realize how lucky I was to have gotten out of that situation unscathed. It was a scary reminder that not everyone is who they say they are online. The stalker. I met a guy on a dating app and we hit it off immediately. We had a lot in common and he seemed genuinely interested in getting to know me. We went on a few dates and everything seemed great. But then I started receiving texts and calls from an unknown number. The messages were increasingly aggressive, accusing me of cheating and threatening to harm me. At first, I didn't know what to make of it. But then I started to notice some similarities between the messages and things my date had said to me. I eventually realized that the guy I had been seeing had created fake accounts to stalk me. I reported him to the dating site and the police, and he was eventually charged with harassment. It was a terrifying experience that left me feeling violated and afraid. It also taught me to be more cautious when dating online and to trust my instincts when something doesn't feel right. The ghoster. I met a guy on a dating app and we hit it off immediately. We went on several dates and everything seemed to be going well. We had great chemistry and I was excited about where things were heading. But then he started to become distant. He would take longer to reply to my texts and cancel plans at the last minute. I tried calling and texting him, but he never replied. Months later, I found out that he had started seeing someone else and had ghosted me. It was a painful and confusing experience that left me feeling used and discarded. Looking back, I realized that I should have seen the signs earlier. He had always been vague about his intentions, a